The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Thursday, January 22nd. Steffi blasts matchmaker Hope. Elektra's Dylan alarm bells. Thursday's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful is shaping up to be a pressure cooker of jealousy, fear, and emotional landmines, and no one feels the heat more than Steffi Forrester Finnegan. As tensions explode over forbidden feelings and risky living arrangements, alliances will be questioned and warning bells will grow louder. From Elektra's growing discomfort over Dylan's presence to Steffi's fury over Hope playing matchmaker, the drama on January 22nd pushes several storylines closer to a breaking point. Let's break it all down. Elektra's unease grows over Dylan. Thursday's episode kicks off with Elektra Forrester opening up to Will about something that's been weighing heavily on her mind, Dylan. Elektra wants to help. She genuinely does. But that doesn't mean she's comfortable with the current situation. Having Dylan stay alone on the property with Will has sparked anxiety Elektra can't shake, no matter how much she tries to reason with herself. Her instincts are screaming that something isn't right. And once those alarm bells start ringing, it's hard to silence them. Ivy's words make things worse. Elektra's uneasiness didn't come out of nowhere. Ivy Forrester's speech at the office may have pushed those concerns into overdrive. Ivy made it clear she finds the situation inappropriate, and hearing that from someone else only confirmed Elektra's worst fears. Suddenly, what Elektra was trying to brush off as harmless started to feel like a real problem. When doubts are validated out loud, they tend to grow, not fade. A temporary situation. Or so Elektra hopes. Elektra keeps telling herself this arrangement is only temporary. After all, Steffi mentioned a receptionist opening that Dylan might be able to slide into. If Dylan lands a job, she could get her own place, and this whole uncomfortable chapter could finally come to an end. Elektra desperately wants that outcome. She's eager for Dylan to find stability, independence, and space, preferably far away from Will's orbit. But hope doesn't always align with reality in Los Angeles, especially on B&B. Will tries to reassure, but doubts remain. Will does his best to calm Elektra's fears. He reassures her that she can trust him. He insists there's nothing going on. He promises there's no reason to worry. But reassurance doesn't erase insecurity, especially when circumstances keep feeding it. Elektra may nod along, but her gut won't let go. Dinner invitation raises red flags. Things take an even more uncomfortable turn when Elektra learns Will invited Dylan to have dinner while Elektra was working late. That's when the situation really starts to feel personal. Suddenly, Elektra's concerns aren't hypothetical anymore. They're concrete. They're happening. And they're happening without her present. Even if nothing inappropriate is going on, perception matters, and this doesn't look good. Meanwhile, Steffi versus Hope explodes. Across town, another emotional firestorm is brewing, and it's about to erupt. Steffi and Hope Logan Spencer find themselves in a heated argument over what's best for Deacon Sharp and Taylor Hayes. Hope believes Deacon is trapped. In her eyes, Deacon is a hostage in his own marriage to Sheila Sharp, suppressing his true feelings and living a lie. That's why Hope has been encouraging him to follow his heart, even if that heart leads straight to Taylor. Hope plays matchmaker, and Steffi finds out. Hope's been nudging, suggesting, encouraging. And when Steffi realizes Hope's been playing matchmaker, she absolutely loses it. Steffi already feels like she's standing on the edge of a cliff when it comes to Sheila. The idea of Deacon leaving Sheila for Taylor terrifies her, not just emotionally, but because of what it could unleash. So learning Hope is actively pushing that connection? That's a step too far. Steffi's fear turns to fury. Steffi doesn't just disagree with Hope, she blasts her. In Steffi's eyes, Taylor and Deacon's connection is dangerous, reckless, and potentially catastrophic. Sheila is unpredictable, unstable, and capable of anything when she feels betrayed. Steffi insists they need to shut this down immediately, before lives are blown apart. But here's the problem. Is it already too late? Steffi may believe they can still stop this, but the truth might be far messier. Taylor and Deacon have already crossed emotional lines. Fantasies have been shared. Feelings have been admitted, even if only in quiet moments. That recent kiss fantasy, it may not stay a fantasy for long. Once temptation takes hold, soap opera history tells us there's rarely a way back. Keeping Sheila in the dark, for now. For the moment, everyone seems united on one thing: Sheila cannot find out. Not yet. Steffi, Hope, Taylor, and Deacon will all work to keep Sheila out of the loop on what's really going on. They know the danger. They know the consequences. But secrets have a short shelf life in The Bold and the Beautiful. Sheila always finds out. Final thoughts. Thursday's episode is packed with emotional tension and ticking time bombs. Electra's instincts are screaming that Dylan's presence is a problem, and those worries aren't going away anytime soon. Meanwhile, Steffi's desperation to protect her family puts her on a direct collision course with Hope, whose good intentions may lead to devastating consequences. Between jealousy, fear, and forbidden attraction, the lines are blurring, and once they're crossed, there's no undo button.